to Constructive Curiosity, a podcast that promotes personal growth, authenticity, and helping others through inspirational messages, techniques for success, and interviews with extraordinary people. Follow and subscribe on YouTube and Instagram at Constructive Curiosity or listen on your preferred podcast platform. The journey begins now.
Hello and welcome into Constructive Curiosity, the podcast that aims to help you develop both personally and professionally. So I'm your host, Casey Sprague, and today we're going to be tackling the theme of managing disappointment in both your personal and professional endeavors. So we're going to start with looking at a basic scenario that many of us have faced: job rejections. The sinking feeling that accompanies each one. You've worked really hard, you put in effort to get that resume just right, and especially in this day and age where you can literally go to a site and say, yes, please use my LinkedIn profile, and then it'll still make you fill out an entire 5 to 10 page application process. It's very painful. You spend anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour trying to get this application process just right, putting in your resume, your cover letter, the people that recommend you, and it's just frustrating when all you get back is, we've graciously looked over your resume and we just feel like you are not the best fit for this position, but please like and follow us on social media and look out and see if there's another job that you'd like from us in the future. That's a very frustrating thing, and especially they're all stock responses. It's just somebody in the HR department or even an algorithm just basically sending you a stock response, and it's extremely frustrating. And it's something that you just have to get used to when you're looking for jobs. And we're talking about this whole month theme right now is looking at different types of disappointment, trying to become more resilient. And it can be very disheartening when you continue to get rejection after rejection after rejection, when you literally fit the mold perfectly. But all too often you don't quite fit that mold perfectly for a position you think you do, or you look at one or two things and you think it's going to work out. And for that, I do recommend going over to constructivecuriosity.com, checking out our resume comparison tools. You can actually look at your resume and compare it to what the job posting says and figure out if you're actually a match for this position, if it's going to be something that your skill set, the way it's displayed on your resume right now, is going to make you pop by the algorithms, or the first person reading it's going to be like, wow, this person really matches. Because when you're going into the job search market, it is critical to understand that your resume has to say what it wants them to say. No matter how great you think you are, no matter how awesome your resume looks, if it doesn't match those key responsibilities, what they're actually looking for, they're not going to select you. It's probably not going to make it through, the impersonal algorithm that literally just scans your resume, compares it to what the job posting says, and nope, you did not meet the threshold of percentage for us to pass you on to an actual human being. And you may really be the best person for that job, but if you don't have the algorithm catch you, you're never going to make it. So definitely look at that job or a resume comparison tool and see if that could help you out looking at the different positions that you want to go for, because you have to personalize that resume for each job that you're looking at. So on more of a personal note, you can deal with lots of different disappointments in how you go through your personal life as well. So that can be anything from, like we talked earlier this month on loss of, somebody you care about, loss of something important in your life. Those are all different levels of disappointment. Not getting selected for something other than a job, those can be giant disappointments too. Not being quite as successful as you thought you would be, or not being as good of a parent or a husband or whatever other thing you want to look into, those can all be aspects for disappointment. But what you have to look at it is to reshape your brain and see disappointment as a catalyst for growth. It's an opportunity. It's a failure, yes, but you can grow from failure. You can reassess your goals, realign your priorities, and strengthen your resolve, and understand that you have to keep moving forward. By reframing our perspective, we can transform rejection into redirection. Perhaps that job that we didn't get was leading us away from our true calling, or that relationship that ended was clearing the path for something even better. Through introspection and self-discovery, we can emerge from disappointment stronger and more determined than ever before. We can use it as a springboard to propel ourselves towards the aspirations that we really truly desire. So if you find yourself grappling with disappointment, know that you're not alone. We all suffer from it, especially time to time, and it's nothing that's ever going to go away. It will continue throughout our entire lives. But you have to remember that within every setback lies the seed of opportunity, and that opportunity plants that seed of change and gives you the ability to grow and move forward and accomplish what you want to do. So thank you for tuning into this episode of Constructive Curiosity. Please like, subscribe, and share Constructive Curiosity. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Constructive Curiosity, on Instagram at Constructive_Curiosity, and on X at Casey Sprague CC. Join me next time so you're always in the know to grow. Until then, stay curious, stay resilient, and keep growing.
Thank you for listening to Constructive Curiosity. Visit ConstructiveCuriosity.com to learn more about our mental performance training, career coaching, and business management consulting services. Constructive Curiosity has the insight to get it right. Thank you for listening and keep being the best version of yourself.